here we go, which I believe is the start of episode 9. Didn't get a chance to record it last night, but we have, well, little sister managed to source a shed. Roughly 8x6. That top part, I believe, is the base. So decided we're going to try and clear some of this. Little sister's already out at pulling the weeds, trying to rake it, but it's all wet down there, can't fit anything. Even came with some spare felt. So everything's being moved. The weeds are biting back over there as well. So the plan is, I think, is to have the shed in the middle facing us. IBC that side, IBC that side, and then a bigger square rectangle for the dogs to enjoy when they're up here, because don't feel right coming up here and not having Buster or Doofus with us. But yeah, here we go, start of episode 9. Slight change in plans. We are considerate of our neighbours. I think he's been through enough with the moats and the flooding. Rather than putting that going along there and putting a shadow on his side, we're going to stick it against our far side here, have it in the centre, IBC there, IBC there. So we'll try not to cast too much of a shadow over onto our neighbours, being nice and considerate, but that's just took us a good 45 minutes, hour or so to turn that over as such. Need to get back tomorrow. It's absolutely trenched. I don't know how much of that rain you can pick up. I'm stood underneath the trees at the moment, but that is rife with bindweed, brambles, thistles, everything. So tomorrow's mission is to go through that, pull all of the roots, pull all of the weeds, and then try get a centre line in the middle, so we can, there's two parts to the shed base, centre line, base one side, base the other. Slabs to pick up tomorrow as well. I'm soaked. Crocs are in a right mess, look at them. No. Little sister is saturated all the way through and she's got waterproofs in. I ain't. On that note, we shall see you tomorrow. Hopefully the weather's a bit better. Yeah, a bit dry would be nice, not too hot. On that note, ta-ta. I don't know if you'll see these, but got a bit of a sweat on. I see drips coming off my hat. It is dripping off me. And the reason for that is all of that has been deeply forked over, brambles removed, bramble roots removed, bindweed removed, bindweed roots, thistle roots, every other, I don't like to call them weeds because they all have a purpose in life, but everything was growing in there. That's kinda as level as I think I can get it, without spirit level and a board to pull it. But there we go, we're there or thereabouts, ready for the old patio slabs. I've got shit I need to do this afternoon and DJ gig tomorrow, so hoping me and little sis can get the slabs tomorrow, bring a spirit level, get a board up here, at least get the 8x6 bit in the middle, and we're going to go middle-ish with the line of the footpath, so it looks as even as possible. And obviously being in that location dead in front of us, you can kind of see the two boundary sticks left and right of the shot. Hopefully that ain't going to cast too much shadow on the matey boys next door. He's had a hard enough job with his allotment and the rain and everything, but I'm quite happy with that. Good hour and a half I reckon took me to smash that out. After clearing that, curiosity got the better of me, so I've ended up moving all of it on my own, apart from the roof, just to get an idea of where we are We're 1.2 metres off the pathway. We're 8 foot and there's enough room 1.2 metres. So an IBC that side, IBC that side, and just want to see roughly how it's sat on the land. I don't think that's too far off. A little bit of what they call it, titillation to get it level, ready for the slabs to go down. So all we've got to do is move them. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to call that a day now. I'm absolutely soaked through with sweat. Had a little bit of rain. But yeah, that's the result, that is. Pretty much where I wanted to be for today. Set yourself goals, tick them off the list. Yeah, boy. Quite happy with that. I will take that as a win. That side dropped off a little bit, but not bad for eyeballed with a rake yesterday. Really need to get a tampering tool tomorrow because this is soft. Don't make no sense laying slabs on soft ground, so I'll take that as a win. Not far off. Just to check on the other side. For an eyeball job and me standing on it on soft ground, that's not far off. Take that as a win. That was hard work. 15 slabs. Sheds are obviously built with this kind of dimensions in mind because there's 4 across the width, 2 depth on each. So 4, 8, 16. We've got 15 the same. The 16th one is different, but every cloud, there was one of these with the plot number written on it, and I've just measured that up, and that is exactly the same as that. So we now have full 16 slabs. Tamper down till little whacker, little handheld whacker. Get that down. Move these, get these painted. 3 coats on them, sort it right out. That will need doing, but that needs to be treated before we can do anything else. 2 or 3 coats should sort it out. Gonna have to call that, I think, it for this week's episode. As I say, that's episode 9. Come to a conclusion. I will go and show you the goji berries because I'm amazed at how quick they responded. It's pretty much all we can do today until I get a tampering tool. Let's go have a look in the greenhouse. I think it was last week's episode where I said that the gojis looked like they were making a bit of a recovery. Well, look at that. From a broken branch and probably 4 or 5 leaves on each stem. Quite a cool looking little bush, to be fair. They've really responded well to the ericaceous mix. What a result. Look at that bad boy. A little splint has done its job. Everything at the top's still growing. Rescued that. Don't know how well you can pick that up, but the knuckle in there is where it repaired itself. Amazing really what they can do. A little bit of TLC, some decent soil. Get it back and zoom. Gonna have to zoom out because look at that thing, what that's done in a week. Shout out to the little sis for being the cucumber queen. Another little one up there. But yeah, size of that. Little strawberries are all doing good. Everything else is settling. The cucumber definitely needs water, looking at that. But everything else is looking good. Sweet. Sunflowers. Sister's growing on. Some good cabbages. You know, aloe vera is settling in, some green growth after some initial shot. The old sprouts are always plan something and something pop up. Like this plan was to get these in, Then the shed base turn up. It's not enough hours in the day. Holiday gets knocked back. Really need a week up here to catch up and sort myself out. On that note, let's have a quick look at the old strawberries. They're really starting to flower up lovely. Everything in the old allotment's looking good. Well, I've got to show you these. Well chuffed with some people walking on the grass. It's not finished yet. But look at them. That is our first sweet corns. 3 early ones. I'm not sure if this one's going to make it. Look like it's been ate by something. Monk jacks maybe. Crows. But it's all a learning curve. This year's plan is to get everything in place ready for next spring. But get that back in zoom. Not enough hours on the day. But on that note, until next week, hopefully a shed base in and the start of the shed build will be on the next video. But having said that, probably give it the kiss of death now. On that note, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Come on England, let's hope it's coming home. England, England, England. Couldn't end it there. Looking at all the colours on the berries. Some little pink ones down there. Yellowy, whitey ones. Purples, blues. All the new growth on the baby ones. The old blueberries there. Certainly loving life up the old allotment. Pretty much full sun. Check out these bad boys. Fruits galore. On that note, see you next week. Ta-ta.